Yeah, to get that.
Childhood love is want it back. Remember when you give me all the time. I'm on the phone and I touch it. My baby, childhood love is want it back. Remember when you give me all the time. I'm on the phone and I touch it. My baby,
The first time we see you.
You were like.
childhood love is want it back. Remember when you give me all the time. Phone and I touch it. My baby, childhood love is want it back. Remember when you give me all the time. I'm on the phone and I touch it. My baby, and I really stand up for you, back in my life, 16 music. I was searching for love, baby girl, that told me stop looking. Childhood love is want it back. Remember when you give me all the time. I'm
On the phone all night to chat.
Pull up that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, big up everybody are listening. Greetings. You don't know, special guest tonight, thing called Let's Talk. Yeah, please, if you're listening out there, let me know how we sound. It's like sometimes you don't know how it come up out there. It doesn't sound different. It sound different how we hear it. So if you hear me loud and clear, good. Welcome in thing called Let's Talk. I'm with my brother, my yard brother, London Yardie.
Mad.
Thank you, OSKA there, the other side. Greetings, my brother.
Yeah, man. Greetings, me G. Pick
Yes,
up yourself.
I.
You don't know.
Thank
you
you.
know.
Where are you right now, my brother?
Yeah, we're in London right now. In a full lockdown. You know, city mother now. City
Yes,
mother
I.
now.
Greetings out there, London. Not go on when it come to parties, yeah?
No,
It's
man.
not happening.
No, it's a party lockdown, man. No party at all. No movement. You see me just house and you don't know. You go in the park, go work out in the morning or in the day.
Yeah.
But different from that, nothing now go on.
Yeah. Right. Same thing over here, so you know. That's why me personally say, yo, make me try build vibes and try to entertain myself as me a vibes lover, then set up a thing like this. And it's a pleasure having you around tonight, as a brother.
Yeah, man, I don't know all the time, man. It's always a pleasure,
Good.
brother, man. I don't know
I would love you to introduce yourself to the listeners, those watching right now.
I don't know, OSKA.
Thank you.
OSKA, aka Mr.
We love
London
it if you can introduce yourself.
Yes, I think there's a slight delay, but yeah, as I was saying, OSKA, Mr. London Yardie himself, they are seeing originally from Jamaica, seeing artists reside in the UK.
Yeah.
You see, producer, recording artist, label owner, 10 Star Music. We've been in the game for quite a while. We've been through, different part of the music, from selector, to promoter, radio presenter, artist. So we've been there, and it's a passion of mine. Reggae music born in a way. You see me, I say so. Sure. We're not a choice, but we do music because from small we've been, in a way, man. I with this music.
Yard man thing that especially when it comes to the reggae vibes, a yard man thing. So
yeah, man.
Respect still. Where you come from when it comes to Jamaica?
Say St. Catherine, the parish of St. Catherine, in one local community called Church Pen, in one lane called Sharper Lane. That's my birthplace. Sharper Lane, big up on yourself all the time. Anyway, in I road we go, proud of Sharper Lane, you see it. Yeah, man.
Yes, I. Big up any yardie are watching right now. You don't know me there with my brother London Yardie. Big up everybody are tuning anywhere you come from. Big up on yourself. You don't know. Think called London Yardie. I'm gonna play a song and then coming back and
Yeah,
we
man,
talk to
all
the
the
brother.
vibes, man.
OSKA. Yes, I. Listen this. Back in a watch ya. Back in the place.
I walk one boy,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Certain thing they come, they know now. Get them star. Follow me now.
Think called back in the place.
Back in
Greetings
the
everybody out
place.
there right now.
Back in the place.
OSKA.
Back in the place. Me love how they tell them. Again, back in the place. Back in the place. Back in the place. Me love how they tell
Zai.
them. Mr. Back Pamela, we tell you for trying to help the youth them out of separation, but after so many years on.
Everybody
See the
man,
whole time. African vibration. Stefan. Hey. Zai.
back in the place,
Back.
back in the place, back in the place. Me love for God and melt up in the place. Back in the place, back in the place, back in the place. Me love how they girl them back in the place.
Pull up. You don't know. Yes, I. Big
Yes,
song
I.
that thing called Back in the Place.
Yeah, man,
So
I
are your
really.
own production?
Yeah, man, how we produce
It's
the
your own
beat.
production?
Yeah, man, all of the song them we perform on, all of the song them we produce the
Good.
beat, everything, write the songs, mix and master it. The team, Lampshade Music, I press to really mix and master all of the song them, but I've written
Yeah.
them and arrange everything to the same. So yeah, man, so we do it, man. Back in our place, man.
Respect that. As you said, it's a long journey, a DJ, promoter, music manager, and then now a singer. So it's a long musical journey still. And why did you decide to become a singer now? As a DJ, you pass through all them things there, and now one sing too. What's the inspiration behind that?
I wanted to say, Taff, it's a long time dream of mine to become an artist. But sometimes when you find a place in the music as a selector, I tend to pay attention and just focus on what I'm doing, because I'm not a person who like to be a selector and then a DJ at the same time. So it's let me choose one and just stick to it and work with it. So there was a period of time when we really love selecting. We've been on summer jam, not summer jam, reggae jam from DJing all over Europe as a selector. Used to hold down some regular club scene in Germany. Every month I used to go there and DJ. But I went back to Jamaica back in 2016. And when we see the state of the music in terms of how the government deal with the music, seeing when I forward back in Europe, I went to Rotterdam Festival, seeing, and when we see the strength and the power of music, I say, say me can't really stay behind the turntable and push what we want to push in terms of lyrical content and direction. So while I was in the festival, the first song I write was actually Please Prime Minister. Seeing, because no. The first song I write was Back in the Place, coming from Jamaica, but it never complete, because when I went there and see all the war go on, party a lack of X time, certain morals of the people them kind of drop and nothing could mix up a go on. I do back in a place and I explain what I see when I went back in the place. Seeing, then while I was in the festival now, when it was the first experience I had to see what reggae music is really doing on a big level. You know, me meet people from Gambia, people from South Africa, people from all over the world come to the festival. And I'm like, wow, really? And
Yeah.
back home, the government are deal with music like say a joke thing. Seeing some start pen place prime minister, no mash up Jamaica. I'm gonna start
Mm-hmm.
talk my mind and start talk what me I see in front of me in terms of just write down some things
Mm-hmm.
and on the way back to the UK, I write the song, I voice it and have it as a
Life.
demo. Yeah, as a demo. And it wasn't until
Mm-hmm.
2017 I was in Germany. Yeah, a friend of mine invited me to a festival and I met a guy called
Yeah.
Selsa. He was on a tour. And you know, more time you sit down and a chill and you play some music on your phone
Uh-huh.
and him a play a music, me a play a music and you say, yo, that bad, this bad and him hear the police prime minister say, yo, who this? Me I say, me, you know. I say, no man, I say a
Mm-hmm.
bad man. And then he actually bring me on stage with him to perform the song. That was the first time I performed as an artist. It's just Celsa bring me on the stage to perform the song because I like the song. And from me leave Germany and come back to the UK, I say, you know what? I got to take the singing part of the thing serious. So I went in the studio
Yeah.
seriously and
Maybe
recorded.
kind of steady. 'Cause I'm getting the thing like, you know, it's kind of stiffing. So just kind of steady will be nice, please.
Okay. Yeah, man. So what happened now is when we meet Celsa and him, me and him perform on his show, when I went back to the UK, I say, you
Yeah.
know what, me I'll take this thing as serious as an artist. So I went in the studio, voice a EP, London Yardie back in the place, please, Prime Minister, Childhood Love, and then release the EP and the rest of it history. You know, so yeah, man, that's where it come from, man.
Wicked. It was kind of shaking before, but now at the end, I hear you loud and clear. So big up on yourself, London Yardie, you know, Yard man there in London. That's one of my favorite song, you know. I like that tune here, you know. What's the inspiration behind that? It's like if I listen to this song from Sign Head, like I'm
Yeah,
a
Jamaica,
Jamaican in New York.
yeah,
Kind of like, you know,
yeah,
if I
man.
listen to that song, yeah, it bring me back to that old memory. So what was the inspiration behind that?
All right, that song was written for my son. You know, he wanted to venture into being a recording artist at the age of 13. Seeing and I was just teaching him how to put together, you know, a rhyme tree. So I said, okay, you're a Yardi youth born in the UK, seeing, and yeah, he's a London boy with a Yardman son, same way. So, you know, right away, I say, okay, I'm a Yardi boy in a London town, I'm a London boy with a Yardman son. That's him. You know what I mean?
Yo.
And then and then me did it and we say
Mhm.
no, me do a demo with it and give it like find the flow and the melody and you know do the demo and give it to him. But I mean,
Mhm.
he wasn't pleased because I know them into a different type of music, you know what I mean? And I said, all
Yeah.
right. So me just voice it and just find
Uh-huh.
some, you know, look for Yardman in the UK and Yardman
Yeah.
in general over the world and say,
Wicked.
may I do it? You know what I mean? So that's how the song come about, you know what I mean? But there is some songs when me grew up on, when me love and inspire me. So I say, you know
Mhm.
what? I got incorporate some things from those songs, you know what I
Mhm.
mean, with
Mhm.
my lyrics, but probably with the melody or inspiration from that song. So like I say, ting a ling a ling a ling a ling, you know, Shabba Rankin ting a ling, school bell a ring, you know what I mean? That's where
Yeah.
it's from, you know what I mean?
We
Then they say when we say I'm a yard man too, you know what I mean? Shined, I'm a yard man in New York. So you can clearly hear the similarity, you know, that or the inspiration from that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
I
when
love it. I
Buju
love it. I love it, man. I love this
when
song. Mm.
when Buju Banton say everything we go on a foreign at the yard they get the blame. As a back much a foreign yard man get the blame. So That's where it's from. So
Yeah.
yeah, man. So that's how we do it, man. Cause as I said, there's some song when me grew up on and I love as some song where big in a foreign all the time. So Buju Banton song was a big song in a foreign. Shabba Rankin Tingaling big in a foreign. Shine's song was a big song in a foreign. So and Jamaica, down in Jamaica, Briggy born and grow. You know what I mean? So I say Jamaica, we not like faker. You know what I mean? So it's a song where inspiration from many different genres of song, you know. Yeah, man, and trust me, the world love the song. Everywhere in the world the song play. The whole world love it, man. It went to #1 in a place called Tavalu, close to the Fuji Island. You know what I mean? It's big in Gambia, it's big in Senegal. You know, it's big all over Europe, man. It's big all over the world, man. You know, it's a song where the whole world
They call it Austria, man. Why I mean? Me say me #1 song. You say what?
Austria, because I want to say when you see the first time I perform in Austria, that's Nanang Club. All courtesy of you, my general.
Yeah.
I was surprised at the turnout,
Yes,
and I was surprised at the response from the people. I'm like, really? You know what I mean? So I'm really looking forward to come back in Austria. You know what I mean? To come perform with the people. London, yeah, the style.
See there, me love that song, yeah. So I want to play that song, yeah, for the people. We looking forward to see the yard man back in the place. Do you send me that song, yeah?
Yeah. No, London Yard is here. Yeah.
It's all right.
London
Yard, yeah. Yes, I. Listen that. One of my favorite something called
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Yes, I.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling. I'm a yardie boy in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. I'm a yardie boy in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound.
Everybody are checking the whole time.
Yardman style, Yardman swagger. Girl, dancehall shabba. If I dance it, road the boat, on the river. Laptop in my 9.5 here. World class winner. Turn the music up in the speaker.
I'm a yardie boy in a London town.
Yes, I am.
I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound.
Pull up again. You don't know thing called London Yard, the voice of OSKA. Listen that song again. Yeah, we go all dance that.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling. Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling. I'm a yardie boy in a I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound. Yo, wagwan. I'm a yardie boy in a London town.
Let me know how it sound.
I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound. Yardman style. Girl, if I'm dancing, road the boat, on the river. I think laptop be my 9.58 world class winner. Turn the music up in the speaker. Bob Marley, them can't.
I'm a yardie boy in a London town.
I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound. Yo, what? I'm a yardie boy in a London town. I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound. Taking out the party, you can't tell. My stomach, Marshall, my fat girl, lead yourself. Papi, cartel. You can hear it in my accent when I talk.
Thank you. Do that for me, please. The acapella, because me now want, you know.
You can hear it in my accent when I talk. I'm a yard man to bumbo clad. I'm a yardie boy in a London town. I'm a London boy with a Yardman sound. So as a back of foreign Yardman get the blame. Why the hell them can't stop call Yardman name? With them fake accent, whether on the bus or the train. Huh? Jamaica. We not like faker. Say from London to Jamaica. You know we are send off the paper. Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling. You don't know what thing go on. DJ Taff. Nanang bar. A mad thing.
Big song, man. One of my favorite song, to be honest to you. One of my biggest tune when it come to OSKA. So that one yeah, big song, you know. Let
Enough
the phone
respect.
say boom, big up, big up. Everybody are watching out there, all listeners. You don't know thing called OSKA. They are live and direct. Yardman thing, Yardman sound. Yes, I, my brother. Good. So you get like the inspiration, you know, coming like you wanna be a singer now, you know, you wanna send your voice out there, not just a producer or a DJ, you know.
Yeah.
So that was in Rotterdam. Did you remember when was your first performance? Where do you perform? Can you give me some little story on that too? Because I like how you do it, you know?
Okay, so my first performance was in Cologne, Germany.
Wicked.
Yeah, with Cesar from the USA who was on a tour and he bring me on stage. So that was my first performance, and I can tell you it was a nervy one because you know what I mean as a DJ, as a selector playing music all over the world, you know, you're playing on the decks, it's easy, you know. And
Mhm.
to really go and sing my own song at the time when I wasn't even considering myself as an artist, you know, it was a little bit,
Okay.
you know, nerve wracking, but you know, I pulled through it.
Yeah.
And then,
Yeah.
you know, I perform. Jada Kingdom was in the UK 2018, and I was with her on her tour. We do quite a few shows across the UK. Then, you know, I was in Nanang Club in
Wicked.
Austria. Yeah, that
Wicked.
was my third. That was the second time I leave. Yeah, the second time I performed overseas was in at Nanang Club. Then, you know, I went to
Wicked.
yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah. Then I
I'm
went to
trying to get a thing in
so
the
so so so
diary,
so,
you know.
so Nanang Club was my first official performance as an artist. When I say okay, I'm a
Wicked.
venture out now because the second one was in Germany. So the first
Yeah.
time was in Cologne when I wasn't an artist. A friend of mine bring me on stage. But my first official bookings was in Nanang Club.
Performance.
You understand? With the
Wicked.
eye. You know what I mean? I went to Germany a few times. You know, I went to
Respect.
Gambia. I did 3 shows in
Respect.
Gambia also.
Yeah.
You know, I do a show at Lewis, I think it name. Laman Willis, something like that.
Lama Lama.
Yeah, and I went to Black
Lamen
Forest.
Willis. Lamen Willis.
Laman Willis, yeah. I went to Black
Yeah.
Forest. They did a show in Black
Mhm.
Forest. And I did
Mhm.
a show somewhere else. I don't remember
Okay.
the place of it. And then I went to Senegal. I did 2 shows in Senegal. One in Guinea-Bissau.
Wicked.
You know what I mean? So yeah, man,
Wicked.
it's been good, man.
Wicked. You've been to the Africa to play the vibes as an
Yeah,
artist, you know. Respect that, you know.
yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
when it comes to Africa, which place was your biggest like where do you had the most I don't want you to like okay, but like where you think say when you going back to Africa you want to go back there soon?
All right, here I go now. Here I go now. Yeah, my best experience as
Guinea
an
Bissau,
artist.
Senegambia, you know.
Yeah, my best experience as an artist in Africa was in Gambia and also in Senegal. The love I received in Gambia was crazy, and the love in Senegal was similarly crazy. I'm
Mhm,
booked to go back to Senegal the 3rd of June at
mhm,
Dakar Reggae Festival. And I will also go back to Gambia because I
mhm.
can't go Senegal and don't go Gambia. It's too close, you know what I mean? And Senegal, Gambia is like my second home, you know what I mean? So definitely,
Senegambia we call it, man.
yes,
One.
Senegal, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, man, I'm due to go back to Senegal for
One.
Dakar Dakar
Yeah.
Reggae Festival, and no, I'm at the moment speaking with a few friends of mine from Gambia, letting them know that okay, I'll be in the area in them times, so you know there will be shows in Gambia also.
Picky. Picky. That's good, man. You're doing it internationally already from here to London, Europe, and then Africa, you know. So big up on yourself. It's going more out there. The London, yeah, the next time you go in Africa, It's a hit song. So a big artists are coming, not like
First time,
OSKA as a
exactly.
selector coming in.
Yeah,
This is a
yeah,
big artist coming,
yeah, man.
Yes, sir. Wicked. Yeah. I just have a request from a good fan in Denmark, Charlotte De Pont. Say if you can give one more a cappella, She say, please sing some more for us. So she like the a cappella. So if it is possible, give us one more time a cappella, then I will play our song. We have more to say, before we go. Please.
I'm say, ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. Well, I'm a yardie boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. Yo, wagwan. I'm a yardie boy there in a London town. Say I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. When you ready again? Listen. Yardman style, yardman swagger. Roll a girl like dancer, shabba. If a dancing, siva. Row the boat, pan the river. I painting drop top, be my 9.58 world class winner. Turn the music up in the speaker. Bob Marley, them can't touch Peter. Yeah, the boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. Say from yardman step in the party, you can tell. Vibes turn up, bar a shell. Enough hot gal, weed a sell. Poppy, cartel. Huh. You can hear it in my accent when I talk. Well, I'm a yardman to Bombo Clan. I'm a yardie. You don't know a thing though. Big up Denmark. You know.
Thank you for the extra vibes. Some people
Yeah,
are
man.
enjoying it out there, so it's a request. Thanks for doing that one more time again. Definitely
Yeah,
good.
man.
So yeah, as an artist now, did you record an EP or you have an album incoming? What's the project for you as an artist incoming now?
Okay, so I released an EP a year and a half ago. Called
Wicked.
Try You. So we have a 4-track on the album. We have London Yardie, Police Prime Minister, Back in High Place,
Wicked.
and Childhood Love.
Mhm.
But I'm currently working on my debut album. It's gonna be a 12-track album, and
Mhm.
I'm looking to drop it about autumn, and then I'll be on the road. Depends on what's going on, because with album DJ Taff, you have to be out there promoting it, traveling and that. So with the pandemic right now, I don't think it's right for me as an artist to release my album now. I need to be out there traveling, going Africa, going Europe, going America side to promote the album. So hopefully we can start travel back sometime autumn. Then I'll drop the album and then I'll be on the road.
Wicked. That's a good song. So greetings, everybody are tuning there. Ada, one of the artists down in Denmark still. Kekendo, big up on yourself. Almat San, big up. Charlotte De Pont. Everybody are tuning. Father Mos Inimbara. You don't know. Steffi, hold tight. Pukin nuts, big up on yourself. You don't know. It's a difficult one, but Bettina, hold tight. Everybody are tuning. I'm gonna play one more song from my artist. You don't know, in case you never know. This is OSKA, London Yardie. Listen this.
Mr.
Big stuff.
She wants Mr. Big Stuff.
Listen.
She needs Mr. Big Stuff.
Yes, I.
I'm Mr. Big Stuff. Shine on the light, cause I'm charged with the big stuff. When me a dig into the one shine on the light, cause I'm charged with the thing tough. Mr. Big Stuff.
Sure.
In the morning, when you wanna do you wanna nobody like a farming with the planting. Girl body hot like a fire, but I think it's like a champion. Take me right there. So she wants some show. Like a little window. So me a fuck you, but you want to when I get like a phone. I said, girl, I'm here, shine like a torch, the things. So me get it,
Shine and black like a star, she look
she
when
love when the thing tough.
Mr. Big
Mr. Big
Stuff.
Stuff.
Me know
You
you
know
want
you
touch
want
one,
touch
look
one
in
look in
your
your eye.
eye.
You
You
got
like
in
to
the
see
pictures.
one
I
like a
want
light
like
of
a eye.
fire.
Don't get too full wet. I like this stuff in my house. Make you just right. You know say you don't like the way
Elevator,
much
let me
right.
know
I
how it
go on through.
sound.
I'll make
Tell
you
us if it
exempt.
sound
Make you river
good.
turn down.
Let me know how it sound. Pull up again, pull up
Because
again. Think called Mr. Big Stuff. Listen that song, yeah. The voice of Oscar live and direct. Listen this.
She
Elevator, let
want
me
me
know
to
how
be.
it sound. Big up Chell at the point, you don't know. Everybody are watching right now.
I'm Mr. Big Stuff. Shine and black like a star, she love when the thing tough. But me a the girl, the girl wanna handle the thing rough.
Yes, I.
Shine and black like a star, she love when the thing tough.
Hey, hey.
Mr. Big Stuff.
Channel.
in the morning, you know the girl wanna handle your body like a farming.
With the
With the
planting,
planting.
girl body
Your
hot
body
like a
hot
fire,
like a
want a
fire,
lick,
want a
this
dick,
a wood
this a
like
wood
a
like a
champion,
champion,
Jackie,
Jackie,
ride
Jackie,
her
ride
good,
her good. So she whine, so me show.
but like a
But like
Thank
a
you,
champion,
Chell
champion.
at the point.
So me African to the
Thank you,
body,
you don't know.
the
Yes, I
river
man.
like a
Big up
beat and
everybody.
one on the thought of the accent. I sent him, gaga me a dig me a dig me a dig me a that a big stuff.
I the thing called big stuff and a small thing that you don't know. Yard man thing that. Yes, sir. Big up yard man. When you say big stuff, what that means? Some big man there. Or what?
Yeah, yeah.
Big
All right,
big up
here I
everybody.
go now. You see, in a dancehall music, DJ Taff, you don't know, so it's a slang thing sometimes, you know. So you have Buju Banton say stamina daddy. You have Admiral Bailey say big belly man. Big belly man, man. It's not say you hear Busy Signal say bedroom bully, just like Shabba
Bedroom.
Rankin say bedroom bully. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? You have
yeah,
Flower Gun say big body girl. Big body girl, girl, you know what I mean?
yeah,
So
yeah.
you just say, yo, you are going on. You know the ladies them the
Bang
ladies
bang
them
and them thing there. Sister Nancy
right.
say bang bang.
Right, right. You see me I
See
say?
it?
So, you know, the ladies them always are both say, yo, them like a man with big and with big and strong, big tool or big whatever, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
I say, all right, Mr. Big Stuff, you know what I mean?
Yes, I.
Yeah, man.
Wicked. Good song, man. Me like the vibe here still. So big up on yourself. Some big music are coming. So what can we expect coming from Oscar in this 2021? Because 2020 wasn't easy, but still, maybe we have time for yourself. You can record if you can, as a producer, you know how to record a sound. Then it's kind of easy. If you have your little thing in the house, then you can be still working. But like we hoping, hopefully, before this summer, something are going. You have some plans set already, maybe for summer tours and thing.
Yeah, man. So hopefully, as I'm saying, keep my fingers crossed. We can do some form of traveling because you know the fans all over Europe, in particular, is asking if I'm gonna get the chance to come to Europe. So you know, it all boils down to what's going on where traveling is concerned. In terms of recording, I'm recording a song right now with me and Ochi Queen called Waiting. And trust me, it's gonna worth the wait because it's gonna be a big song. You know what I mean? So OSKA Ochi Queen Waiting gonna drop. We're looking to release the song about mid-March. And then we'll focus on doing a few videos of some songs that is already there. Big Stuff song. We're planning on doing a video for it just as the ease the lockdown a little. But the next song I gonna release is Waiting featuring Ochi Queen and yeah. Yeah man, that's over
Wicked,
there right now.
wicked, wicked. Good thing, man. Oshi Queen, yeah. Anyway, they big up on herself. You don't know the
Big
queen
artist.
herself. I'm looking forward. I soon have a talk with her. So big up. First time seeing you, it was with her, and then now you just mention her name again. I'm like, is it a teamwork or what's the link out there?
Yeah man, I did some work with her. I actually manage her musically, so that's the link. You know what I mean? So yeah, and now we're gonna officially do the first track together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And we have a few project planning together. You know what I mean? So that will be the first one, and we'll do a few more, and we'll be on the road. Because she is part of the team. Yeah, man, big time.
Biggest thing that. Oh, she queen anyway, the big up on herself. Elvira say we miss her too. So she will be soon online. I fixed the date, but I'm not with my calendar here right now. Oh, she queen. You don't know. I think 26th of March, I will be talking with her live and direct. You don't know, yard woman thing that. Not a yard man thing, but yard woman thing. Yes, I. Oh, she hold tight anyway, definitely. Are you producing her in your label or what's going on?
Yeah,
You have
yeah.
just a combination.
No, I'm producing her. I produced a track with her. She and an artist called Tremor Junior, a song called Like You, and I'm working on a EP with her at the moment. Looking to drop the EP autumn also, but the next single, will drop. We'll do the collaboration with me and her, and then looking forward to doing some. And she have a track called No Stiffness, which we're gonna do a remake of it and re-release it and do some videos. So yeah, man, some work coming in the pipeline with Ochi Queen also.
Wicked. Oh, she queen anyway, the big up on herself. You don't know, yard woman thing. The next song I'm gonna play from my artist thing called Pandi. Pandima. Sure.
Everybody favorite spot. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Everybody favorite spot. Welcome to Jam Down. Just to relieve the stress. Have some fun. Smoke, weed, drink, not rum. Bring the sun break in case the sun comes back.
Yes, I. Sure.
Don't talk shot, get your pen right down. Some must go spot, party and boom Sunday. Always at uptown Monday, girl them pan them head top dreams we cannot keep. Make sure you reach. But don't you ever
Jamaica on the map, we don't know thing called OSKA. Live and direct. Elevator says anthem.
Jamaica on the map. Jamaica, everybody favorite spot. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica. Welcome to Jamaica.
Yes, I.
Jamaica on the map.
All right, love.
Everybody favorite spot. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map.
Everybody are tuning.
So we love this city.
Jamaica on the map.
Jamaica on the map.
Check it out.
Jamaica on the map. Jam Rock, everybody favorite spot.
Sure. Acapella will be nice still.
Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jam Rock, everybody favorite. I know Gangzilla this. Welcome to Jam Down. Just to relieve your stress, have some fun. Eat food, smoke weed, drink enough rum. Bring your sun cream in case the sun too. I take off your dark glass and look how the girl them fat. What you do down here? Don't bring it back. In other words, me I tell you say, don't love chat. Get your pen right down. Some must go spot bounty and boom Sunday. Always at uptown Monday, girl them pan them head top dreams we cannot keep. Make sure you reach. But don't you ever bring sun come a beach. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. You know what I mean? Jamaica on the map. Alright.
Wicked. Me a represent too, so Jamaica pan the map, worldwide love, we don't know. Yard man,
Yeah, man. Straight up,
big
you know.
song that you hear that. Is this song already on the internet like YouTube or any
Yeah, man.
platforms?
It's out on all digital platforms. YouTube, Spotify, Deezer, iTunes, everywhere. It's all over the place, man. You know.
Wicked.
I want to say this song is one of them songs that where for some reason the people in Costa Rica they're going crazy.
Wicked.
Sicily, I want them
Wicked.
songs where really it's Sicily, you know what I mean?
Wicked.
So it's a
Panama.
good look, you know what I mean? So
Panama.
just yeah, man, because I want to say the COVID kind of stopped me from doing
Ease.
the video because the video is you can't hear the song. It's a vibrant song. You know, you
Wicked.
want the beach and the jet ski and everything, but you know, we can't do a video without, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Wicked. Yard man sound that. Respect
Yeah.
still, We're looking forward to hear more hit song. Me as a sound man, I know that Yard man's it's a hit song. And this Panda map too, this going up there.
Yeah,
So
man,
all
top
the
the
best,
one. Yeah, man.
Yeah. You took it from far, as a MC or a selector, and then, after hearing artists, seeing them, and then when it come in, so good to go,
Yeah, man. I
You-
really, yeah,
you-
man.
yes, I respect that still, which artist then you will say who inspired you? Like when it comes to the singers as a selector, then one of the artists that is like, yo, it's one of my artists, or who you will say this artist is the artist you listen most or you play more, when it's the time you was DJing as a selector, who was your favorite? Let's take it one by one.
Okay, so let's go from the 80s,
Uh-huh.
because I started listening to music deeply to like 80s music. So when it comes to the 80s, my
Mhm.
favorite artist is General Trees.
Okay. General
See,
Trees.
Mr. You wanna go to Negril? Pam pam pam. Not even Mobe. Can I Negril we just gone and Negril that seeing General Trees. Am I DJ that? See,
Wicked.
my one of my DJ also is Professor Nuts from the
Nuts, yeah.
80s. Seeing lyrically,
Mhm.
I think the best lyricist from the 80s, and probably I can say the
Mhm.
best lyricist in dancehall music is probably Papa San. You know what I mean? I love
Mhm.
Papa San music also, Stitchy from the 80s.
Mhm.
And there's many more,
Mhm.
but my favorite artist from the 80s is General Trees. There's something about Trees' voice that I love. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, man. And I step into the
Yeah.
90s now. Bounty Killer just me general. See, me grew up
Yeah.
in
Yeah.
that era, you
Yes, sir.
know.
He's a general, who
Yeah,
like
man.
is me as a selector one thing. Okay, bounty music before I played. Maybe I have like 5 songs. All my DJ career, 5 good music I would love to play from Bounty Killer, as a selector. But then anytime Bounty Killer, due respect to the man because Bounty, the Alliance set up the whole dancehall scene in Jamaica. So
Yeah,
Bounty
man.
is, just a veteran out there.
The,
Thank you,
brother,
Killer.
the killer, brother. I see the killer
At-
influenced me big time musically because that's the
Mhm.
era where me grew up in. It's like how them youth nowadays, as a cartel that for them DJ. When me I grew up, the man was Bounty Killer. Being a man is a big artist also. You can't call
Mhm.
Bounty name without calling Beanie Man name in my understanding. See? But for me, there's
So
something about the killer
yes,
where
sir.
I say, yeah, when I grew up, Jamaica was split in two sides. Either you say Bounty Killer or you say Beanie Man, and I was a killer fan. You know what I mean? Yeah. And you have
Killer
enough
fan.
more DJ in the 90s that I love to also. You have Daddy's Crew, you know,
Mhm.
Frisco Kid,
Cool.
many more man.
Mhm.
Spraga Benz,
Wicked. Yes,
Mad
sir.
Cobra, but
Yeah.
Bounty Killer. When me I play
Okay.
music, when I was a
Come on.
DJ, when I was a DJ, me have every single Bounty Killer song. That's just me. You know what I mean? That's my DJ.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Wicked.
Bounty Killer,
Okay.
Bounty Killer songs them to me was like you having many books in my yard, you know what I mean? And you say, yo, brother, I study the killer song them every day because that's just my DJ. I say the things that I like, you know what I mean? And he have that commanding thing there about him,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, man, the killer me general, man.
Okay,
And then
Mike Jiminy say, what about Ninja? You know, Ninja and Killer class. So if the man,
yeah, man, Ninja man a bad artist too, man. Ninja man a bad
yeah,
artist too. You know, Ninja man bad too. You know, enough of them, man. Enough bad artists. You see, when it come to
right.
80s and 90s music, you know, you can choose any artist and say that are your artist and it doesn't make much difference because all of them bad.
Sing. They sing, you know.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
all of them.
And no auto tune, they sing
Them thing.
nowadays. Yo.
You know what I mean? All of them are bad
Yeah,
artists, man. So you find a person,
you're
you
right.
will interview somebody tomorrow and them say, yo, be near me artist. You interview one more, him say, yo, no man, you know, say, a spragga me did like. So because all the artists them bad. You know what I mean? And then come up to the 2000 now, Vibes
Yeah.
Cartel, bad artists, you know, Alkaline, bad artists.
Wicked.
You them Jamil, me like him vibe,
Yeah.
you know.
Yes, me too, you know.
Yeah, man, and Coffee,
Coffee.
Chronix, Proto J,
Wicked.
Jesse Royal, Janine. You know what I mean? There's so much of them right now you can call.
My humble brother, I didn't hear, man. Kabaka Pyramid, I mean, brother, you know.
Kabaka Pyramid, Sasko, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Busy Signal,
yeah,
you know. There's so
yeah.
much bad
You can
artists,
name
you
them
know.
all, man.
You can't name them. That's about real
Yeah.
bad artists where you know can perform, can own the stagecraft and was say, yeah, man. Bad artists
That's
them, you know.
wicked. So that's the kind of dancehall and the ragamuffin type of vibe. So when it comes to the roots reggae, give me some like two artists that you know kind
Yeah,
of
man.
inspire you as a singer. Oh, you love
All
them
right.
vibe.
You see, the phone, yeah. This phone is not any artist make that phone list I'm gonna listen to. Me play this, I'm gonna listen to. But I can tell you a few who dominate this playlist as roots artists.
Okay.
Jesse Royal,
Wicked.
Chronix,
Wicked.
Kabaka P, Dre
Right.
Island,
Yeah.
Lila Ikea,
Wicked.
and Coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Savannah. One of the ladies too. Savannah too.
Stop stepping about too. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? You have, a, you,
Wicked.
have, you have a group, Raging Fire.
Raging Fire, yeah.
Raging
Kumar
Fire.
is a brother, you know. Not
Bad,
Raging
bad,
Fire
bad
now, but
group.
yeah.
Yeah,
Kumar is
man.
doing as a solo artist right now. So I think the Raging Fire, I don't know if the whole band is happening right now, but Kumar is having his solo project kind of. So I didn't hear about Raging Fire a long time.
Okay.
Yeah. But big
All
up
right.
Raging Fire and Kumar,
I love
every
that, I love that, I
Jamaican,
love
every
that.
yard man, you know. You get
Yeah, man.
another thing, say, yo, what about singers, artists from 80s? That brother asks Mike Gemini, big up.
It is singer.
Singer.
Barry Saman and Coco T. You
Sure.
know, Barry Saman, Coco
Freddie.
T, man. Freddie McGregor. You know what I mean? Garnet
Yeah.
Silk.
Wicked.
Garnet Silk. To
Yeah.
me, Garnet
Yeah.
Silk probably,
Yeah.
to me, apart from Barry Saman, probably
Yeah.
Garnet Silk is my singer from the 80s.
Ah, right.
And
Thank you.
if for his short life in the
Yeah.
music and also as a person, the
Short.
impact that he had.
Short.
If he was here for 10 more years,
Sure.
you don't know what would happen, man. He was
Wicked.
that good. You know,
Jamming.
he's one of my real inspiration because you know with music, you have to choose some music will lift your spirit and give you make you think deeply. And I can tell you honestly, Bob Marley, E. Brown, those are and Sizzla Kalanji, those are the artists where I really listen to. Differently if you're deep meds, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Wicked. What about you don't say the Prince Crown, the king himself, Dennis Emmanuel
Yes, bro. Yeah,
Brown?
D Brown, but D Brown, I called him name earlier too. D Brown, man. D Brown,
Wickedest thing that we
yeah,
can't forget them man, yeah, you
can't
know.
forget D Brown,
Second to
man.
Bob Marley.
Yeah,
Okay.
man. Yeah, man.
Cool. Let me play the main man himself song thing called Prime Minister. I think one of the first song that OSKA record.
Yeah.
Listen that song, yeah. Please, Prime Minister.
That's the version.
Yes, sir. I think you're Prime Minister. Listen to one.
I sing only term. Tunes like that, now them a fight dance all we know so deep. Back up every night, only one. The thing that we know in a parliament expected. Corey got jacket in the answer, Christian please. Never them a shop Jamaica. Come make the deal back with culture.
Pull up again, thing called Mr. Prime Minister. Please, Prime Minister. You don't know. Too much reverb sound. Okay. I think today I have a kind sound. You know, sometimes it go on like that.
And sometimes it don't go on. So it go.
Yeah, you know, them thing there right now is not easy. I'm cancel echo normally. Yeah, automatic mic. Okay. Try to change some setting here and see how it sounds. Too much echo on the sound.
Oh no. That song was the dub version. So probably play the
next. Right.
That's play the other one. Yeah. Play the other one.
All right. That's why it's kind of, you know, pumping, you know, kind of. Let me try.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you. Katarina, big up on yourself, you know. Elevate the whole time. Let me know how we sound now.
Please, Prime Minister, Jamaica.
Let me know how we sound.
Please, Mr. Producer,
Mr. Prime Minister.
OSKA.
Sure.
Please, Prime Minister, Jamaica. Please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back the culture.
How is it? Sure.
Primary drum. Response for that.
Hey. Make me say all the government pull up no man. Why I do them politicians? Listen to that song here, Wall Prime Minister. This one here goes Jamaica to the wall. Listen to that song here, on the voice of us. Think on. Please, Prime Minister. Hey, too low.
Please, Prime Minister.
Nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back we culture. Me say please, Prime Minister. Nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer.
Good now.
Hello, Depon, big up on yourself. You don't know, big up Katarina, elevator there. Everybody are checking the sound.
Don't fight it.
You know how it sounds.
Support it.
I said
it. Hear me now. So me say please, Prime Minister. Nobody mash up Jamaica.
Yeah.
Me say please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back the culture. Me say please, Prime Minister. Nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer, Come make we build back we culture. Well, government, who no never make the crime rate drop. Reggae music and dance all response for that. 90 forces local and G make the crime rate drop. And sing holding firm. Some tunes like that, now them a fight dance all with nice upbeat.
Pull up again. Yes, I got that in the whole time. Everybody are tuning there, my give me.
Don't fight it. Reggae dance all music and the people that knows it.
It's the music.
Support it.
It's the sound.
Hear me now.
Yeah.
So me say please, Prime Minister, nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back we culture. Me say please, Prime Minister, nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back the culture. Well, government, who no never make the crime rate drop. Reggae music and dance all response for that. 90 forces local and G make the crime rate drop. And sing holding firm. Some tunes like that, now them a fight dance all with nice upbeat men act. Every dance all I feel like a by 12 back. Why you think Jamaica attract so much tourists? You think that we know in a parliament we chat for your shit. And the nice and the beach, the reggae music, the big ganja stiff, make them head tap lift. The big sound string up with the bass line a lick. Curry goat jerk chicken and ackee and saltfish. So me say please, Prime Minister, nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer, come make we build back we culture. Me say please, Prime Minister, nobody mash up Jamaica. Me say please, Mr. Producer.
Pull up. Thing called Batman don't mess up Jamaica, you know. And politicians try if you mess up the whole world, right?
Yeah, right now, true. I pay madness I go around the whole world now, brother. I swear to you.
I know Jamaican Prime Minister alone, nobody will go on like, yo,
Yeah.
out of order, you know.
Pay madness.
It's a big song that is an anthem for the Jamaica people there, you know, and the rest of the world. Every prime minister go relate to that, you know, a big song from the ghetto to the ghetto people. So big up on yourself, OSKA. This was your first song that you wrote, if I will remember.
Yeah, so first song I write officially, I write back in the place, but I didn't finish it. But this was the first song I write and finish. And it was inspired at a festival in Europe when we see what go on. You know what I mean? That's why I say, boy, please, Prime Minister, nobody mash up Jamaica, please, producer, let's build back the culture. Seeing so, government never made the crime rate drop. Reggae music and dance response for that. 90 forces local launch, she made the crime rate drop with holding firm and tunes like that. Then start fight dance style with nice abatement act. Every dance style them want like a by 12 o'clock. Jamaica attracts so much tourists. But none of the guys them in parliament a chat pure shit. At the nice sandy beach and the reggae music. The ganja spliff make them head tap lift. Stone love sound string up with the bass and a lick. And that will catch a course of Jamaica. You understand? So and that me I tell them.
Wicked.
Like the second verse, I say, boy, when you want to take a trip, go Nairobi, to see your reggae music make people happy. Belgium, Switzerland, or Germany. Every 4 carry pass a play Bob Marley. See the whole of Europe, they start listening to Irie. Japan, Toronto, or New York City, a poor people music. Nobody fight it, nobody lock up dance style in a penitentiary. That I tell them, you know what I mean? So
Wicked thing, man. Wicked.
Yeah, man.
Big full of message, positive message, you know. I
Yeah,
think
man.
Prime Minister himself will just, you know, they will send it to him to listen to that song and say, who that?
Yeah. But him from the country.
So, you know, people think that, so we have to voice out, you know. You know, big something, man. Thank you. Good. Let me play a song again. That's the, you know, no. Because I played this song while the sound wasn't good, you know. London Yardie, I want to play it again for myself and for the listeners. When we come, we say 1, 2 before.
Really hard, man.
Big up on yourself.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. I'm a yardie boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yard.
man, son.
I'm a yardie boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound.
What the man say?
Yardman style, yardman swagger. Girl a girl like dance all shabba. If I dancing, silver. Row the boat, pan the river. Hyping thing drop top, be my 9.58. World class winner. Turn the music up in the speaker. Bob Marley, them can't touch me. I'm a yardie boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. Yo, what?
That one, your whole anthem, you know, it's a hit song worldwide. You can find it in all digital platform. Thing called Yardman, London Yardie.
Yardie. Yeah.
Yardie boy, nice vibes, you know. Katarina, big up on yourself. Lavin Sane, you don't the board. Everybody out there, yeah, that's my brother, my Yardman brother too, you know. Big up on yourself, OSKA. It's a pleasure having you around and a beautiful talk still, you know.
Yeah, man, for real, man.
Before you go, what do you have for the people, you know? Before we don't go into politics more, because I would like to ask about the ghettos in Jamaica. If you can tell me when was your last time in Jamaica?
2 years ago. Since the lockdown, I haven't been back. So call it just about 2 years now.
Okay.
Because I came back from Jamaica. I was in Jamaica doing some radio promotion in 2018. Yeah, 2018. Then I came back, I did some shows, and then lockdown a year after. So yeah, 2 years now I've been there.
Okay. Yeah, your last time in Jamaica, how was the music for you now after, you know, that was a whole experience, Mr. Prime Minister, the song I played before. But now, after 2 years, you went back to Jamaica. Do you see some kind of improvement from the government side to the music and the ghetto people?
Well, I know said differently still. The government, them not learn, so them not go really do nothing to improve the music, because it's ghetto youth who create the music, yeah. See, you see, they make everybody else see the interest and the benefit of the music except them as politicians in Jamaica. And now I see them start make up some nice about a thing where, you know, them can control or make the difference. You know, Jamaica need support to the music upon a level where it can carry internationally more, but them now support it. In terms of where government is concerned, they ain't doing nothing. But in terms of production from Jamaica,
yeah,
I think certain things need to change. You know, we as musicians have to look within ourselves, you know what I mean, and make some changes. You see me? There is an argument going around now, because I put a post on Facebook asking, does music in general contribute to the crime in Jamaica? Because Jamaica have it a high level where crime is concerned across the world. I think we are number 3 or number 2 in the world, you know, per 100.
I think South Africa is on that range, kind of. South Africa, Jamaica.
No. I think we are beneath Honduras. But you see what how they measure it, because Jamaica is a country of 2.7 million people. They do it per 100,000 people. So Jamaica is number 2 in the world with murder per 100,000 people. See, so may I say, as musician, you see, we know the power of words, you know, because when words take on flesh, it become real. You know what I mean? Another person who read, my biggest influence in terms of my life is the words of Malcolm X and Marcus Garvey. All those 2 men close to my heart, because I read them book, and through their words, I transform my life, you know what I mean, my thinking and my behavior. So I know the importance of of words, and I read many more books from Kwame Nkrumah, many more. You know what I mean? So me ask it, me I say, music play a part where crime is concerned in Jamaica, and that's one thing I'd like to see the dancehall artists them do, change the lyrical content. You know what I mean? You see, it's not about taking accountability and accept, okay, government, there's a lot of things that government don't do will contribute to crime and violence, and there's a lot of things that movie also do, and there's a lot of things that music do. So musician, let's do our part and fix up. Because me personally, I choose not to do certain music with incite violence or tell the man and say your bus gun, because I know the power of words. So we want to see that part of music that improve going forward. You know what I mean? Because you are going when you see when me I grew up, saying I believe I can't tell this right now. I talk to you, Taff. When me I grew up, I believe that anybody was an informer for dead. Anybody will do certain things for dead, and I get that from the music.
Sure.
When Bonnie General said, no, like informer if put up on your hand, a lot of the bad man, then that's where me get it from at the age of 16, 15.
Yeah.
Seeing, so we know say, yes, we know say music contribute.
Big time.
You know what I mean? So we are saying, your brother, that's all I want to see fix up differently as we as musicians play our part and just kind of clean up the do our part, because you see crime is a big problem back home. You know what I mean? Crime is a big problem back home. Saying we can't have a country where we just gone a month and a half, you know, the year where we gone almost 200 people dead already through murder. You know what I mean?
But
and then the dirty politician boy them now need to do for them, to play for them part too. Because we can't blame just one sector of Jamaica. We can't hold one set of people responsible for the crime. Because I see when 50 Cent do a song say, get rich or die trying. You have enough youth live them life by that principle.
Yeah.
And where they get it from? 50 Cent saying get rich or die trying, and then the man say, yo, what? These are me get rich, or me a dead trying, so me do whatever. So that's the influence, brother.
Big time, you know. Big time.
When you have artists, when I dissect certain artists' lyrical content, you can see that come from some movie where graphic and whole of murder go on. It seems okay. The influence of the lyrics come from the movie there. So the movie influenced the artist to sing the song, and then this artist followers get influence from the artist to do that for credit. You see what I talk about?
Long chain, you know, where it starts the movie and then artists come up about it, the people take it, and then it comes to be a gang war like Gully and Gaza. You're right, and music play a big role. You are right, because me as a man, to be very honest for you, I like the talent vibes Cartel have. It's should be one of our Marcus Garvey that Malcolm X you talking about, but true, he didn't take care of that part a lot. Then me as a man, I feel kind of, you know, he should be our, you know, big
brother.
Yeah.
And look, you know.
Get out soon, anywhere, anyhow, you know, all the
we want Cartel come a road, man. But look, you know, brother, saying, I'm sure something, G. Government, I gotta start blame you, say, boy, yo, the youth, them have guns in the street. But them remember, say, back in the 80s, saying, and them same one import a whole heap of gun from America and arm the two political party, saying, and create a gun culture in Jamaica. Because you see, culture and mindset is what determine a country's or a nation behavior. So them create, because you see, I'm a person who me like science, cause and effect. See, so that effect is because of this cause. You know what I mean? So you see, you start the culture as a politician, as government, we bring in guns into the country, we arm the citizens, we fight political war, and this is what it lead up to. Now, every youth feel like, okay, you need a gun now. But you see you them start reading now because they are going now. Everything is in the mind. You know what I mean? And it's not like when my grandmother father spent 7 years in prison to read. They caught him with a book reading and he went to prison. In Jamaica.
What kind of book that? Sorry.
My grandma didn't tell me what kind of book, but she told me that her dad went to prison for if I'm not sure, I think maybe it's a Marcus Garvey book them time.
Kind of, okay.
Seeing? So he went to prison. Nowadays, you can, anything you want to know, you can type it in your phone. If you can't type it, you can speak. Okay, Google, Marcus Garvey.
Yeah.
And Google tell you who is Marcus Garvey, tell you anything you want to know. You tell you?
Garvey Jr. ONH was a Jamaican.
As I'm saying, so if you even can't read, you can't talk in your phone. You see, you can do your research now and educate yourself because Bob Marley said, emancipate yourself from mental slavery. No matter yourself can free your mind.
Yeah, definitely.
See what I'm saying? So, me not gonna sit back and say, boy, I'm blame only government. If you blame yourself too. It's all about taking accountability and do the right thing, brother. You see it? All the way have to do it.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. It's a words, power, and sound, so big up on yourself. I love that talk here, I'm gonna play that song one more time. Put the map in Jamaica. Sorry, put the map up there, as Jamaica.
Yeah, put on the map. Yeah.
I'm gonna play that. Big up everybody are watching, so need to take the youths them. Yes, Simon Loco say you need to take the youths them. Kelo Depon same way. So they love the talking, Big up on yourself, OSKA. I will play that last song and then when we come back, you tell your people, what's the next project for this year? What are we expecting from the London Yardie, the man himself? Yeah? Listen this. Pandemap. That song, wasn't play.
Pandemap, Jamaica Pandemap. Down the river for the tourist place that Pandemap. Jamaica Pandemap, Jam Rock, everybody favorite spot. Jamaica Pandemap, Jamaica Pandemap, Jamaica Pandemap, Jam Rock, everybody favorite spot. Listen to this. Welcome to Jam Down, just to relieve your stress. Have some fun, eat food, smoke weed, drink enough rum. Bring your sun cream in case the sun too hot. Take off your dark glass and look how the gal them fat. What you do down here, don't bring it back in other words. Me I tell you say, don't love chat. Get your pen right down, some must go spot. Bunty and boom Sunday, always at Uptown Monday. Gal them pan them head top dreams we cannot keep. Make sure you reach. But don't you ever bring sun come a beach. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jam Rock, everybody favorite spot. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jamaica on the map. Jam Rock, everybody favorite spot. Come the Asian girl, them the girl from Trinidad, London, Toronto or New York City. Whether you have stretch marks, skin clean or pretty. If you're natural or you have designer, but them you love this sweet ladies and wind up in the party, y'all. When them all bend over, winding them sexy body, y'all bikini, Jamaica.
Pandit up. Yes, I big song, that big tune,
Yeah, man.
The sound quality wasn't good, but I say, let me do it again.
Yeah, makes sense,
Check that tune here. Tell the people where, like you said it before, but those listening now again, where they can find your music and what we expecting coming more again in the future from the artist himself, OSKA London Yardie.
Yeah, man. Okay, you can find the music. Just search OSKA London Yardie or OSKA Try You. That's the name of the EP. It's on all digital platform worldwide, whether it's Spotify, iTunes, Apple. It's there, YouTube. And also I've got a website, OSKA10star.com. So it's OSKA10star.com. That's my website. You know what I mean? So you can find everything about OSKA there. So, my cooking, my working out, my music, it's in one place. You know what I mean? Yeah,
Mhm.
man. And in terms of project going forward, I'm looking to release a single with me and OG Queen,
Mhm.
Try You,
Mhm.
in a couple of weeks, in a few weeks time. And then I'm working on my album now. I'm actually gonna do some recording
Mhm.
this Sunday
Yeah.
on the album. I think I try to do maybe 3 songs this Sunday. We have a session booked for about 8 hours. So we're just gonna chill, what our vibes, and just finish up at least 3 or 4 track. And then, I'm looking to release the album autumn, you
Wicked.
know.
Wicked.
And that this album
Mhm.
is an album where, I'm gonna like it's a teaching, It's
Yeah.
a teaching because we can't just only do music for
Mhm.
entertain. We have to educate the
Mhm.
people them. We have to
Mhm.
inform the people them of enough things we are going with them probably blindsided and not see it. You know what I mean? So,
Mhm.
reggae music have a responsibility. Our reggae artists have a responsibility whether them like it or not. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Right.
If educate the people them and make
Mhm.
them say what I go on, because them say if the watchman see the danger and don't tell the people them,
Mhm.
he is just as guilty, you know what I mean? So
Okay.
the album here
Yeah.
is more of a reggae album. You
Yeah.
have a few dancehall on it, but it's mostly reggae message, you know what I mean? Yeah, man.
I might think that reggae music, me love it still. So I'm looking forward to the album. Yeah. What's the name of the album? Oh, we don't need to know it by.
Okay. The first name that we did have was Art of Steel, because that was the song, that was the featured song on the album, Art of Steel.
Mhm.
It's a song, it's a serious song, it's a serious song,
Mhm.
but I'm kind of in two mind what name should I give it. But at the moment, the name of it is Art of Steel, but could be changed to something else.
Wickedest thing, that art of
yeah,
steel. What do you
yeah,
mean by
man.
art of steel now? Art of Robocop. So wow, go on. Art of steel.
Let me show you something, brother. You see,
Please.
when I was in Jamaica, I came to the
Mhm.
UK back in 2000. You know what I mean? And we grew up in the ghetto where
Mhm.
things tough. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Things tough and pretty. So
Mhm.
you always want a way out
Mhm.
to go try to maybe make things better
Mhm.
in your mind at the time. You
Mhm.
know what I mean?
Mhm.
So when you leave your country and are
Mhm.
going to a strange land by yourself,
Mhm.
when you see the feeling I had when I step on that plane step in Jamaica,
Mhm.
when I look back, I see my mom, my brother,
Mhm.
my sister,
Mhm.
my girlfriend,
Mhm.
my little boy who was 1 year old at the time.
Yeah.
If you make that step to leave them and look and see them behind crying and you go into a strange land, you have to have an heart of steel to do that.
Sure. Right, man. Yeah, definitely. Leaving the
You know what I
family,
mean?
cry and yeah. Mhm.
And the second time I have that feeling
Mhm.
was when I went to Gambia
Sure.
and I was going to Senegal.
Wow.
Seeing, and you take the ferry from Gambia,
Yeah.
go across, and brother, it's the same exact feeling. It's the first, I mean, I break down the time
Mhm.
when I was coming here, seeing my people in my career, and I break down going from Gambia to Senegal because there's so much things run through your mind.
Sure.
To see the land disappearing behind you,
Yeah.
to see
Right.
that to see the trail of water from the
Mhm.
from the ferry
Yeah.
going and the land disappearing behind you. I can't explain the feeling I had that day. You know what I mean?
Go in.
So
Mhm.
yeah. So I don't
Sure.
know what thing there. It hard for people understand it, brother.
Yeah.
But and I can remember I broke down
Understand
and
it. We related to it, so I understand what you're talking about. You kind
yeah,
of put
man.
me emotionally.
You know what I mean? And brother, I
Yeah.
can remember I was crying and this old lady was there and my friend started, you call me general. and the lady said, "Yo, listen, leave him." But they were talking in, I think, Wolof.
Local
And she,
language.
yeah. And she said, "Leave him."
Wanna
And
cry, you know, say,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. And she asked him, "Where is he from?" And he told her he's from Jamaica. And he said they all did it because they understand coming back home is not easy.
Sure. Definitely.
So it's something where I just you will understand it, but maybe I just it's something I can't understand. It's just a feel.
Spirituality.
Trust me, brother. Trust me, brother. That feel. Yeah, man.
Big up
Yeah,
with us,
man.
you know. That is wonderful. It's a good journey you're talking about. And then from Gambia you went to Senegal.
Yeah,
How was Senegal vibes
brother.
too?
Okay, I drag. You know, let me tell you this, man. Let me tell you this. You see, when I reached the border of Gambia and Senegal.
Yeah.
You know, it's one people, but I traveled a lot over the years through reading because reading was my first traveling across the world in my mind before the physical movement. Seeing
start life.
But when I traveled from Gambia to Senegal at the border, I realized how colonization mess things up. Just the people, just the vibe of the two people, the one people, two different vibe. So it's like I can stay from here and touch you, but the vibe with you on this side is a little bit different. We have one more smiley, which is Gambia, and one more tough, which is Senegal. That's my take on it.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I deliberately drive to Dakar because I had a flight and I said, no, I want to drive.
Okay, see the place.
Yeah, so we drive, we take about 6 hours because I said, take your time and drive. And brother, trust me, I leave from the Smiling Coast, coastline, everything, and then I drive to Dakar. And you can see, Africa, you know, you see certain things in 6 hours. I say, wow. You know what I mean? I say, wow. You see the struggle, the sufferation, the hard time, everything going into Dakar. Then you start see some things start change, and when you go there, I say, rah, John, no, brother. But it's an experience, brother. It's an experience I love. And let me give you a joke, you know. Yeah.
Please.
When I'm in Senegal, I spent 2 weeks in Senegal. I met a friend of mine. I met him online, and then I go and meet him in Senegal. And you know, where I stay was close to the beach. And one thing I noticed with the Senegalese youth, them fit like figgle.
Okay.
Because it's a sea coast. On about maybe around 10 miles.
Yeah. Long.
And I walk it and I see the youth them doing workout fit and there was a connection there. There was a connection. We have a connection in Gambia, but there's another connection. There's a different connection in Senegal. So it's like two different connections. Brother, when I was leaving Senegal, I cried uncontrollably. And I couldn't work it out. Because not even coming from Jamaica, I've never cried like that.
Wow. Like now you're living out of Africa, now flying back to London, then it's like I'm going out of
it's like I'm leaving home. It's like that's my feeling. Like I'm leaving home. So for me personally, I don't know about nobody else going to Africa, brother. It's a feeling where you can't. It's a feeling where you don't want to leave you. Trust me.
Definitely.
So sometimes, honestly, sometimes, let me be honest with you, yeah. Sometimes I don't know if we are lucky to leave or we are unlucky or we are unlucky to be here. It's funny.
Only sure. Normally, sure, our politicians don't do right. We should have come here for holidays and go back. Mother Nature, motherland get everything, but through they don't create employments and work for us, and then Africans are taking we come into Europe in a harder way and thinking that is easier way, but it's a long road still. The struggle we're doing here, sometimes if we do it back, yeah, it could be better.
What? That's what I'm saying.
What the media and the news and then TV, television are showing us, and the Hollywood, then we are like, let's see, it was a different experience when you come to the real life. So, but it's all part of the journey, and as a human, then you learn. So, hope the young ones and the next generation gonna learn from us, and through we experience, we have to tell them, and then something positive have to change, and our politicians. They should do more, man. Make it more better for we create jobs and employment. There's the youths, the manpower of our land is all going out, so it's wickedness. They have to fix that. Big up, man. We love the whole energy and the vibes. Definitely.
Yeah, because you see, when we start doing, brother, I say now before I would advise any Jamaicans or anybody at all, wherever you're from, and just instead of we leaving, go holiday somewhere else, try go to holiday in Africa, man. You know what I mean? Try Africa, man. Try Africa, man. Okay. Because that's one thing I changed in my life in the past 2 years is instead of flying to the Caribbean with my kids, we start go Africa. Saying, let's go Gambia, let's go Ghana, let's go Nairobi, let's go Dakar. You understand? So the fear that they create in our mind about Africa, we have to change it with our kids coming up. You know what I mean? So they don't have that same fear of Africa.
Thank you.
You know what I mean? Because there's a fear amongst us as black people, are a lot of Jamaicans also. Most Jamaicans who is crave or really want to go to Africa are people with locks, because it comes through the reading and the music we listen to. The Bob Marley talk about Africa all the time. Most Rasta. You know what I mean? So you find that most Rasta want to go Africa. We want to change it to us, brother. We want everybody. Just go there, man. Go there on holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The place is nice. It's not what they sell us on TV. The mud hut and the fucking the mud hut and the the madness, the flyer on the face and them bullshit. No, Africa is nice, pretty.
Definitely. Thank you. The brother said, don't believe in what you saw in television. When it comes to Africa, we're on the trees up there. Those times are gone now. Even, the people are realizing more, and then people are traveling, the young generation, they're working on it. So Africans unite, organize, centralize, and socialize. So the man say, Marcos will say, Mark will say Ahmad Bamba Akasa, I don't know. Kunta Kinte, all these warriors, those past, and we remember them and make we follow the good steps, and left out the badness and the jealousy and the hatred. That's our biggest
problem. Yeah, man, big time.
Yeah, man. It's an honor. I would love to talk with you till morning, car.
Man. So much to say.
And real life, because my thing is like, it's not even an interview. Let's talk as a brother, and now we're talking about life and putting music in there. You're teaching me, so I appreciate it and I respect it. Thank you for your time and energy. If you have a question for me, you can give it to me. I will have a next artist in 10 minutes, 15 minutes very soon. Top Gun, the anchor. So whoever is tuning, that's the yard man, OSKA on the other side. OSKA, tell the people something before we go.
So hold on, I say Taff. When you got yard, brother?
Yeah, the corona done. We have to go yard, man. We tired.
Ready for the yard too, man. Go see what I go on the yard,
Definitely, yeah. That's part of the big plans and agenda after things slow down is definitely. And it's a bit good time even to go yard because Europe not now go on. Let's see before April. Hopefully, they're working on it and we're hoping by April some online things gonna happen in the clubs. But for
Yeah.
now, it's kind of hard to tell because the next minute then you hear the biggest virus come from South Africa, then it's more scary, and then
Yeah, can't
yeah,
go there, innit?
you predict exactly what's gonna happen, But let's hope for good life, and then health is more important. The
Yeah.
rest, yeah, guide, So yeah.
But on top, I'm going to ask you, you see,
Mm-hmm,
there's a thing we notice in a Gambia,
mm-hmm.
we have never noticed nowhere else where me I go.
Okay.
The music, the reggae that you guys
Mm-hmm,
listen to.
mm-hmm.
When we go place like Domino's, let me use
Yeah.
Domino's as example on the beach with
In a fire,
fireman.
yeah, wicked.
Seeing, brother,
Mm-hmm.
I've been there with two of my friends from Jamaica. The second time I've been there with two of my friends, and
Yeah, yeah,
the music that was playing, I
yeah.
can tell you,
Somewhere.
sometimes we don't know this, we don't know them.
Eh, okay. It could be, some old school reggae because this is true. The reggae in Europe is kind of different. The reggae in Jamaica and reggae in Gambia is kind of kind of very close. But when it comes to the roots reggae, the
Yeah,
type of roots, this is the I Jaman Levi, them time here, born in Spear, culture, Joseph Hills, I came to Europe, then I know about Max Romeo and some, other like hip tones or whatever. But in Gambia, we are like more.
brother.
So
Me
it's
say,
something like that.
brother, I was at Domino. The biggest forward I've seen with reggae music in a long time
Yeah.
was in Gambia. I was at you know Domino is full on
Yeah,
Sunday
in a
evening.
fire
It's
there,
full ram, yeah.
That's right.
The man them play one Morgan Heritage.
Wow.
All they fight them and fight Rastafari. Then
They-
can't stop the lion. For the lion is a king of brother. Say I Gambia me go learn that song, and from me learn it, me not stop play it because we just say
Really?
the whole beach,
Wicked.
brother.
Fire.
See, I say, what?
Yeah, definitely. I have the lineup. I remember since Gambia 20 years ago, 21 years ago, we was digging because I was digging in a place called Rasta Garden.
Yeah.
Rasta Garden is the Rasta man yard done in a Kololi. So I was
Hello,
digging.
yeah.
I was the last DJ in this club, The time they closing it, the soldiers are coming in the barracks, and then that was the last, and I was the last DJing in this place. So we was playing them song here since that time. But Europe hardly, if I play it maybe 5 times, not more, because the people reaction, it might be more Gambian crowd than you play them something like that. They will feel like the vibe. But Europeans, it's different type of
Different.
taste, Yeah. And I hear that America, they have their different type of reggae. You go to the Hawaii area, they have their different type of
Yeah, man,
reggae.
different. Yeah.
Brad, respect me, brother.
But
Thank
the
you.
vibes right. Yeah,
Good
man.
one. You say reggae big Africa, that's a good something. Reggae
Yeah, man.
lovers, go see it out there, It's okay. Yes, I. Good, Oscar. Anything else?
Yeah,
before
man.
we-
So, yeah, man. So remember, everybody can just big up on themselves. All who are watch right now and I hear with the thing, just big up on yourself. Enough love all the time. Seeing,
Mhm.
you can follow me on all social media platform at
Mhm.
London Yardy.
Yeah.
Seeing London Yardy on Instagram,
Mhm.
London Yardy on Facebook, or Oscar 10 Star Instagram, Oscar 10 Star Facebook, or my website Oscar10star.com.
Wicked.
Seeing, and remember, just follow the music.
Yes, sir.
Stream them online, type in Oscar London Yardy on any platform, then all of the music then pop up. You know what I mean? And just keep on support the music, and we'll be keep on doing good music, whether to entertain you,
Yes,
to
sir.
educate you, to inform you, you know what I mean? And hopefully at some point in other area, we will be in Europe in live and living colors or do some performance for me. See me say. So DJ Taff, big up
Yes, sir.
yourself all the time, brother man. Enough love. Nanan Club, big up on yourself all the while. You don't know anything, brother man. It's a pleasure to be here tonight, you know what I mean? Trust me, I take the whole evening off and say, me not go nowhere. This
Yeah.
evening, yeah, me a reason, you know what I mean?
No, we love the vibe.
Yeah, man.
Just like most of the time I have one interview, Then we could go till 11 and thing. But today I set up 2 interviews. One
Yeah,
of
man,
the
that good man. That good man.
yeah, but
That good
2
man.
hours is something, I'm happy to talk to you.
Yeah,
And
man.
how you create, the vibes. It makes it easier for the moderator itself. You have a story to tell every topic, and I love that, my brother. That's an
Yeah,
art.
man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
We have enough to say. Mikey Spice will say we have lost so much things to
Thing to
say right
say.
now.
No, yeah.
Wickedness.
Yeah,
Big up all
man.
beautiful people out there. Thank you for your time and energy. If I don't call your name, I call your name. It's a time short today. So big up each and every one of you. I'll be back in 10 minutes with Top Gun Live and Direct. So stay tuned. Thing called Let's Talk. Oscar, big up Milan.
Yeah, man. Big up, brother.
Respect. I'm gonna play that song short and go out with it. So big up our listeners out there.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Really hard, man.
Digital platform. We don't. Yeah, man.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling.
Ting-a-ling,
Ting-a-ling.
ting-a-ling.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling. I'm a yardy boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. Yo, what? I'm a yardy boy there in a London town. I'm a London boy with a yardman sound. Yardman style, yardman swagger.
Yeah.
Girl a girl like dance and shabba. If I dance it, silver.